Hello. Hope you're having a good morning or a good night. Well, this is a good story in my mind. Hope you like the story. The story just takes place in Wisconsin. It's a documentary about me. It's a liminal movie, as in there's liminal spaces. It takes place in a mall mostly because malls are some of the best places. A transitional space. A transitional space with nostalgic themes around it. That's something that I'd like. I think that's a great thing to do. So I was using the 1990s for this movie. 1993 to be in fact, the year of concept unification, where the Showbiz Pizza Time theater was occurring. So Showbiz Pizza sold out to Pizza Time Theater technically because their mascots were lost in the deal with Pizza Time Theater, making Chuck E. Cheese the surviving brand. That does happen in this story, as that's a main plot point, but hope you like this story. Without further ado, let the story begin.
May I come in? You may. Thank you. So, as we discussed, this is our first documentary, and we may need to take uh, a few more visits than usual. Well, more than we told you. Is that alright with you, Elizabeth? Right? Well, yeah, that's fine with me. But you'd probably have to document me while I'm working. All right. So, first question: what made you become a video game developer? Wait, is your camera guy rolling? Josh, turn your camera on. Okay, go. Well, I always thought about making video games ever since I was a child, but mostly just, mostly just recently. You see, I loved movies. I wanted to become a movie director at one point, but once I saw how easy it is to make video games, I thought that's better off. It's a good hobby. After all, the future is digital. How do you market your games? Well, late night television has public access television, so I can practically have anyone watch it, anyone see what I'm to say, which is really just uh, me advertising my games. I mean, also a small handful of people, I just tell them, oh, you should play my game, but it's hardly much. I also have help from my friends. That's how I make my games. I make my games by having help from some people, some friends. Uh, that's about it. Run me through your daily life. So tell me, what all do you do? Well, that varies from day to day, but normally I'll work in the mall, and then I'll head to my friend's house and work on some games, then record on public access television. Let's go back to that. So you said you work at the mall. What days do you do that? And what do you do? Well, it's childcare in a sense because I work at a animatronic family dining restaurant from 8 to 4, but that's usually on work days. Or that's the days of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but on Fridays, I work much later. So I have to pack up later, and usually there's more kids there. The good thing is, it's a good restaurant. It's not anything near Pete's Times Theater. It's a good thing we're not them, but it makes money. It's mostly the only reason why I'm there, just for money. I mean, I'd rather have money than wait years just to get a job. You know, pays well enough. What days do you make your games then? Oh, on Tuesday, Monday. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We mostly work for 3 hours before heading home. Mm. So, how do you think the video games could be turned into movies in a sense? Mario. So that. I guess that's what you're hinting at, but no, it's not a good idea. Video games cannot be turned into movies for the fact that video games are different stories than movies. Video games have free will, movies don't. Do you think movies could be turned into video games? Yeah, that's better off. But video games could basically become a movie at some point. Just you need better graphics, better everything, higher memory too. But you can't really do that mostly because the best way to make a movie into a video game would make a video game a flip book, because you can't just say they don't have free will if that's the idea of a game. The idea of a game is free will, but a movie doesn't give you free will, it just has you watch something. So, no, it's not really a good idea. Would you say change needs to happen if you're to make things better? For video games, yeah. Yeah, that's more broadly in the world. If you're talking about that, yes, a lot. Because I want to keep the spirit and love that was in the atmosphere before now, years ago, because now things are just uniform plastic. Everything's the exact same. Nothing looks different. Because I remember in the 70s, things were much different. Or at least I was told in the 70s a lot of things were different. People were wearing different and unique colors. No one looked like a copy and paste of one another. Alright, that sounds like we have enough for today, so we'll be back tomorrow, but it's best that we record you tomorrow. Is it alright with you? Yeah, that's alright. Goodbye. The following day, Matthew is setting up his new attraction at the arcade, and he notices the documentary crew is empty. Matthew walks over to the documentary crew after finishing up the installation of the new ride, and he asks, "So are you guys here for the restaurant or for more information?" "We're here for more information," and he thought maybe recording you in your daily life would look best. Showing how you work, what you do. Okay, sounds good. Just don't be alarmed if it seems anticlimactic. Alright, it's just a job. Oh, wait, did I not notice you before? You brought someone with you, didn't you? Is she your editor? Uh, oh, yeah. She's Mary, our editor and audio recorder. Mary. That's quite a biblical name, I'd say. Well, it's nice to meet you, Mary. Alright, so what I do is I work until 4 today, so don't forget about that. So right now is my final 2 hours of the day. In the final 2 hours of the day, what I usually do is I head over to the machines, check for malfunctions, since they malfunction every so often, or use my key to unlock the machines, then look for any loose or misplaced coins in the machine, take them out, replace them, and then lock it up and press the reset button. They're all fine for today. Then I go over to the kitchen, and then I start to make some pizzas and call it a day. Alright, so we think that we should document what we had yesterday because we need to re-record the audio. So is there anywhere in the mall that you think that we should record, like maybe the food court? Okay, yeah, the food court sounds like a good place. Minutes pass. They scroll through the questions as they add one new one this time. So, do you think video games could expand into movie genres? Well, currently I'm working on a game based on a movie, so yes, that's a very likely thing. The only thing is better storytelling. You need a good storyteller if you're going to have a movie based on some drama or some horror. Mostly, graphics are needed for drama, because you need to see the people's faces, but it's up to storytelling. Alright, so, looks good. Is there anything you'd like to add before we get to your side gig? No. I think we can head there right now. Okay, so this is my crew. We ended up somehow working together, and we all shared the same interest in games. I pay them $15 a day for the 3 hours of work that they do, but hopefully one day we could get a big break, and someday we may even make a game that makes good money. Hey, dude, why do why'd you bring in two goth chicks? What's with that? And who's that guy? Well, they messaged me. They said they wanted to make a documentary, and they're a new group that's documenting. So they want to make a documentary about a normal guy, document their lives, and I don't know, just set up a career. So I thought, all right, since you messaged me, why not? I'll just tell you about my normal life, tell you about what I do, and yeah, I mean, I just accepted it, and now they're here. So I don't know. All right, so you guys can record us, but we get a bit too into the zone when we start working, sort of forget about other people, so don't be alarmed if we don't talk much. Understood. An hour passes. So, uh, so, can you boys please explain to me what this game is? This game brings martial artists into a battle all against each other, based on a movie, The Killer's Mansion, if you remember that. It's an 80s movie. The characters are all using sprites from these actors that we hired. The actors sort of perform the animation motions, and we use those to explain the characters. Sounds like Mortal Kombat. Get out. Hey. Okay, don't worry about him. He gets worked up hearing criticism. Don't worry about him. Alright, sorry. Another hour passes. So what do you guys do other than this? What do you do out of here? Work? Game? You virgins. Hey, you're not wrong there. I mean, that's right, but I don't know. Just, you don't say. I was joking. But, okay. So, have you guys ever thought about adding blood into this game? You know, make it more realistic? Well, the movie never added blood, so no, that's not a good idea. But if we do, it might look too much like Mortal Kombat, so I don't want that relation to be seen. Really just don't want it because it's unnecessary. So, what do you do now? Well, looks like we're all packing up, so we'll all leave, go to our houses, do whatever we're going to do. The documentary crew follows Matt to his house. So, now that you're home, what's your next steps of doing? Well, I sit around with my dog, pet her, give her treats, give her attention, all that kind of stuff until I can record on public access television in an hour. Alright, so how long until then? Well, it's an hour until then, but 30 minutes is how long I have. So it's spot for 30 minutes. Alright. Hello everyone. Today I am proud to say this game is just a few small steps away. Seems like we only need to finish our music, and then finish add a bit of storyline behind the characters, but we're quite nearly done with this game. Just gives a few more days, perhaps just one more day if we work hard enough. Then we'll be done. Oh yeah, also I'd like to advertise this group of 3 people. This group of 3. They're great at documenting. They're quite nice people, and I'd say if you want a documentary crew, they're great. Just ask them, they should do it. That's all, folks. Alright, so it seems that I beat you guys here, but I am here an hour early, so just record whatever you want. I'll show you what all I have to do. So start by opening the back door. See, this door is behind the building, but it leads to the back rooms of the mall. I mean, these back rooms lead to every other room in this mall. Just follow me to the back rooms of the restaurant, alright? So no going to the employees only spaces. Don't run away from me. So run us through your normal day. All right. Wait. Okay, I can't really because I gotta tell you something. There's alterations done to the restaurant, so the corporate company said that we can't keep things as they are. We have to implement the alterations. So the animatronics are not able to be seen today. They're going to be hidden behind that curtain. Don't worry about it. It's really just a slight thing. Hope it doesn't escalate anything. All right. So then, where's your bathroom? It's to the left, or to the left of the storage closet, or the stage. All right. Wait for me. Okay, I think they're gone. All right, so Josh, I only have a few moments to say this. Do you know what's happening? How long have you known them? I don't know. I joined their crew about a week ago. I mean, they had flyers around town, so I picked up a flyer, decided I'll join their crew, so I'm here now. So I've known them about a week. Alright, so I believe you need to pick up on this because their crew, these two women are just using you. Well, being used by these women, that's all alright with me. Josh, you're not picking up on the hints, are you? You don't notice? Well, yeah, I might notice that they like you, yeah, but I don't care about that. You You idiot, you're telling me you don't know what they are? They're goth chicks. I mean, what else would I say? They're goth chicks that want to make a documentary about you. Oh, okay, Josh. So, just just remember, I told you to leave. All right, I told you what's going to happen. Okay, but Josh, listen closely to what's going to happen. All right. Okay, they're back. Oh, hey. Do you guys want anything to eat, like food? I mean, I insist. After all, you guys do look so skinny. Especially you, Josh, with your Twinkie arms. What do you guys have? Pizza, salad, subs. Oh, I'll have a salad. So you're vegan? No, I I love meat. Oh, okay. So why not pizza? I mean, pizza's what we're best at. It's our specialty. Oh, I I, I just can't handle garlic. There's just something about it. It kills my stomach, you know. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna guess it's the same with you as well, Mary. Well, yeah, but I usually just eat the same thing that she eats. Oh, all right. So you guys don't want any sandwiches though instead because there's no garlic in them. Yeah, that'll be a great thing. Okay. So what all do you guys plan to film today? Well, I thought why not take you out of your normal day, see how you would react to a difference in your day. All right. Well, you can start doing that once I finish work because I'm not taking time off this work. I like working here, or like the money. And I guess I can call off working on my game today, though, so you can get that time off today. Oh, okay, sounds good. Alright, so I start by opening the door to make sure that people are able to walk in, and they won't notice that until an hour later. So I'm here on the prize counter, waiting. Hopefully anything can happen. Then I wait for anything to happen around here, such as machines that need to be fixed, so I fix the machines, and then I make some food, or at least prepare it. That that's it. Well, yeah, but sometimes I do other things because I can't always have the same thing happen every day. But I don't know, some cool stuff might happen the next day. Who knows? That's effing boring. First of all, watch your language. Second, it's just a job. I mean, I'm here for money. Remember? Hours pass. Well, is this the rest you're gonna do? Same as yesterday? Just same until you get off work? Well, I get paid to work. I just have one more hour left. Oh, I never asked you this, but why do you work here? Well, I could go through a list of things, but mostly I could get a better job. I really could. I just chose to work here where I'm overqualified. I mean, I worked for 4 years in college. Like I went to college for 4 years, and then, but before that, I was in high school and had great grades in high school. But I still needed a job, so I needed to find somewhere. And this place was hiring, so I'd much rather have a job fast than wait months for a job that I'm qualified for. Overqualified is good as long as I get paid well, and I am paid well, or well, well enough. Okay, so how much longer? 10 minutes. All right, I have 10 minutes left on my shift. Then I can leave. All right. All right. All right. So what did you guys want to do? Well, we thought we'd take a shot of you finishing your documentary and somewhere scary for that. Okay. So we found a cliff. We think it's scary. It can make you feel more personal when you're doing this. They head to a cliff. All right, this looks like a good spot. Just sit here a bit closer. A bit closer now. A bit closer to the camera. Okay. All right. So we'll close the documentary by having you say anything that you find personal, such as, "Oh, what's your favorite thing to do? What's your whatever it is, or really anything that you find that you have left to say." All right. They pass through more and more questions, more and more about him, and he calmly stays seated, seated on the cliff. They get up and they start to leave, and Josh asks, "Dude, you're not scared of falling?" Matt responds, "No, because there isn't a reason. You see, if I trust myself, I know I won't fall." Okay. The group heads downtown to the basement of a bar, where there is some sort of activities happening. Matt asks, "So this is what you guys are into doing every day? You know, going to the bottom of a bar, seeing people dance and drink? You're telling me you don't like raves?" I don't know what that means, but I guess it's good music. I don't drink though. You you don't drink? Come on. What do you even do? I don't know. Work? Oh, I don't know why I would drink if there's better things to do in the world. Come on, live a little. Not like there's anything better for you to do. Just one, alright? Yay! Mary runs away, grabbing a drink. So, Elizabeth, is this what you guys do every week? Yeah, why? Nothing. Just, this is quite an energetic affair to happen every week. Mary walks back and gives Matt a drink. Matt starts drinking. Geez, that's strong. What'd you expect? It's vodka. Well, if it's vodka, it shouldn't be in this sort of serving size, but okay. Hey, Matt, do you want to up? Oh, pardon me. Well, pop your cherry, I mean, then. Matt quickly says, no. Well, you can't blame a girl for trying. Oh, wait. What What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. Oh, well, me and Mary gotta go somewhere. We're, well, we'll be right back. Just wait. Once they leave, Josh says, Matt, you had the chance. Why'd you put it down? Matt says, Josh, I like goth chicks as much as you do. Or hopefully as much as you do, so you can understand this, but you don't get it, do you? You know they left and they're drunk out of their minds. That's not a good thing for them to leave a bar drunk out of their minds. But okay, I'll say this. They come back here and they're somehow sober. Though they were drunk out of their minds. If they come back somehow more sober than they were a second ago, that's got to tell you something, all right? So just notice that. I'm telling you, you should have left their group, but notice if they're more sober. Also, in no way am I going to be left alone with any of them, for obvious suspicions. Minutes later, the two girls return, and they start to walk calmly to their seats. And they sit down, and down more drinks. You guys sure do have some metabolism. I'd say you must be killing your liver. Later that night, Matt insists that he drives Josh home. So they start to leave, but Matt hears a clicking noise and finds that he kicked a syringe. He picks it up and puts it in his pocket. They get into the car, and Matt drives Joshua home, but as he's there, he tells Joshua the truth. Josh acknowledges the truth, the complete truth, yet he doesn't care. He chooses not to care. He just chooses to accept the truth and worry about it never. Matt doesn't like what he does, but he drops off Josh. As he does, he passes past a church for a slight detour. He then heads home. He then says, "Well, hello everyone. Seems that we have a new story, a story that's going to take me away from this channel. So I'm going to give up my channel spot here, but don't worry. I'll be back at some point, hopefully. I'll be making my own journey now, so don't worry about what I'm going to do. But I'll tell you this. Come hear my story. It's going to be great. Just wait till tomorrow, alright?" The next day, Matt wakes up and he thinks for a moment before he grabs his tools and he heads to the pizza place. But before that, he looks at his dog. He thinks for a moment before he brings her with him. At the mall, he heads to the seamstress and he asks if he can borrow their crew suffix. He then heads back a few rooms away so he can go back into the pizza place and he unlocks the door. He enters the pizza place and he looks behind the curtains. He begins the process that he was obligated to do as of the mandate with the combined companies of the entertainment. He finishes the changes and he puts the spare parts in the restaurant's back rooms. He waits a few moments before he documents the crew that enters. He documents everything that he can acknowledge about them, such as their complete change to blacked out clothes, their complete sight directed at him, and their complete acknowledgement of what they're about to do. Matt greets them with a mocking smile, and he says, "What a great time it is. Seems you guys arrived just 1 hour till closing. But, if you guys wish, we can keep it open. Perhaps we can have you guys play games until you wish to leave." "You're still here. Well, we just finished your documentary. Perhaps you could just follow us into the car. Just follow us there." Matt walks them through the back rooms so they can head to the parking lot, but he quickly rushes towards the restaurant's back rooms and he has them follow them, where he traps them into the freezer. As he trapped them, he injected each of them with a syringe that he sterilized from the rave that he found. What he infused the syringes with was a drop of holy water. He infused it with some sort of holy water as well as alcohol to see if the effects would work. The documentary crew then wakes up, and they're tied up, put into the animatronic costumes, where Matt is now reciting the message that he was given by the corporate company. "Welcome to Concept Unification, yada yada yada. The animatronics and their spare parts will be destroyed and scrapped for spare parts." That's what a winning restaurant says. But looks like we aren't the winning restaurant anymore, are we? Sorry. I'm sorry that you will be destroyed with the costumes. I'd say, I thought the syringe wouldn't work. I actually thought that would have made you guys die, perhaps, but seems that actually does work. And maybe you guys even gained a slight but somewhat effective immunity to holy water for the time being. Just as Josh says, Matt, come on, please, don't. It's not true. What you said wasn't true. It's all fake. Josh, you gained their abilities, right? I mean, look at you. They made you one of them. You are now a vampire. Matt, you're delusional. Oh, Bella. Is it Hoy? Ah, get off. Down, dog. Look, she's a good girl. She's my good little puppy. My good little dog. She's here because I have a proposition. I want you to stop trying to kill me, and, well, I'll let you live. Just, hopefully, you guys don't have to confront this dog, because this dog has garlic on her tongue. Seems that she must have gotten into the food. And who knows what she might even do. She might hurt you, for all you know. Matt and his dog then start to run out of the freezer and lock it. But Matt notices that as he locks the freezer, he and his dog have to run into the play place, hide into the slide. But as Matt and his dog hide into the slide, he hears the sound of the door breaking down. He acknowledges that he can remember that one of the abilities gained by vampires are the superhuman abilities of strength. He then protects his dog by grabbing her tight and hoping that she can stay close. Matt then notices that Josh tries to climb, so he sticks Josh with a syringe that he has with the final amount of holy water that he had left in there. And as they head in there, he sees that Mary tried to climb in, walking up the slide. But as she does, Cruz tries to face her with its crucifix, burning her in the side of it, blinding her for hopefully somewhat of a time that he can use. But then he starts to rush his way out. He then sees that Elizabeth starts to gain. She starts to get near. As she does, Cruz says, "Oh, Bella! Oh, give him kisses! Oh, give him kisses! What's that, Bella?" His dog then starts to give Elizabeth a kiss on the face, burning her by having garlic licked across her face. Matt then runs into the kitchen, and he says, "You guys are... you're good at what you do, but I won't let you kill me." Elizabeth says, "Oh, Matthew, you little boy. So courageous, so smart, but I can't promise that." Matt picks up a knife. "Oh, Matthew, you can't kill us with that, you silly little boy." Matt then says, "New proposition. You let me live, and I'll give you my blood, but I won't let you bite me." He slashes his palm, and he places his bleeding hand over a cup. Ah! He gives them the cup, and he tells them, "Drink. There's the blood of a virgin." They drink the cup, and after a minute, they faint. They wake up and see Matthew opening a bottle of alcohol. He's drinking a sip before pouring the rest of it on the costumes of the mascots. Ah! That's strong. Ugh. Tastes horrible. I have no more work here. Looks like I'm probably going to be running out of business. This worst group I can have for the company, worst group for the restaurants. Going out of business. I mean, what are these characters, huh? No one likes these characters. I mean, what even is a make-believe band when placed against an explosion? Oh, yeah, right, but Joshua, Mary, Elizabeth, You three did make a good documentary about me. It's perfect. Thank you. And sorry for spiking you two's cup with, well, garlic, but I had to think about something in the time. You funny little boy. So fascinating. Say I let you live. Then what do you do? Well, I can't make games if you guys killed the game developers I know, but maybe I could get into a gig, you know? Try to join your gig maybe, if that's okay with you. Oh, a virgin around us? Hopefully you become a magnet for them. After all, we do need their blood. And it tastes the best. Oh, okay. So, what do you guys think about ghost hunting, though? After all, the existence of vampires must also mean that there are such things as ghosts. And it is similar, though it wouldn't be a far leap. It wouldn't be that far of a leap from documentaries. I mean, it would be a tactic to, well, killing like it was, you know? If you weren't trying to kill me, that was. I mean, as long as you guys can make a documentary without trying to kill someone, that's hopefully good. Just this time, the people are already dead because they're ghosts, you know? Fascinating. You want to stay with us, even though we almost killed you. That's all right with me. Well, you didn't really kill me, and I'd say it was a fair game. I mean, I'd let you guys live. But thanks. Oh yeah, also Josh, that I cleaned off the dog's tongue. You don't have to worry about that. Stop trying to hide from the dog. The camera pans to the mascot costumes as they burn. The explosion burned in fire. The explosion now destroyed.
I hope you like that story. I find it's a good story in my mind. It's a great story. I enjoy it because it's me, and a vampire story, and a 1993 movie, as in you're getting nostalgia, and liminal spaces. Great thing to put in a movie. I find that there's nothing else that I can say about that movie, as it's just its own thing. It's different from my other horror because it's more other liminal suspense. You gotta feel things, rising actions happen. You're not feeling a thrill. You're just waiting for things to happen because you know it's gonna happen. But anyways, since it never ends, let the show begin.